It's a wonderful Wednesday. My name is Derek Elom Ashilevi, and you're welcome to the most exciting segment on the morning show, What's Trending, where we give you a scoop of what is happening on social media, the hots, the bars, and of course, all the wonderful things that have got people talking and laughing on the gram. Now, to our very first story is a story of the Impakadan. I don't know if you remember that earlier this year in April, one of the trains that was brought in from Poland to be used. Of course, this year, one of the things that the MPP was doing is to renovate 12-kilometer worth of, railway lines from Tema to Impakadan. And they imported 12 trains into the country, which one of them was supposed to be used for a test run. And we saw the video in April where one of the trains was, being tested. And a truck driver had parked on the railway, and so one of the trains crashed into it. I don't know if you remember that report, but it had to cost us about $2.1 million to renovate and, of course, fix that particular train. It got a lot of people very angry. I remember we're all shocked that don't we have engineers in Ghana? Why do we have to import, engineers all the way from Poland to get to fix our trains? In a new video that has surfaced online, we see the new train being tested again. And it was, it's so nice. Of course, we've all wanted trains because it helps decrease the congestion and traffic situation in Accra. Of course, all the buses are doing quite well. But Charlie, sometimes it's not easy. You have clothes from work, and it takes people who live in Kaswa. If you're moving from Circle to Kaswa, it's perhaps going to take you about 3 hours to get home because there's an intense congestion and traffic on the road. So bringing in the trains have really helped. And so we're going to see the video of the new train that has taken, this has been a smooth test run. Thankfully enough, there's not been any track this time around for it to crash into. It's been cool, it's been nice, and we can see the video for that. Great. Yeah, so I'm going to show you a video of the new train, and let's see. Yeah, of course, social media is excited. I'm personally excited that we have the trains coming on. We're going to head straight into our comments. I'll bring you the video later. Let's see what the gram has to say about our new train that is doing so well on the railway. This time around, there are no hurdles, there are no challenges, and it's been a smooth test run. We have this one from Fixon Dennis, who is saying that every year should be election year in Ghana. Charlie, about 18, 17 days to election, and you can see that things are working. Charlie, roads are being graded. Things are working out. And so it makes sense for Dennis to say that, yeah, it should be election year because it looks like election gets the government to do some good works. Let's see more comments coming up on the train issue that we have. Of course, people are excited. Some people feel that it could be politicized. Can we have our next comment on the new trains that we have from Poland that are doing quite well than, we are expecting. We don't know when they're going to be kickstarted. We don't know when they're going to be, made commercial for everybody to get to have access to them. But we are excited. Social media is excited. I have not had a train ride before, so I look forward to it. Now we have Kadesh who is saying that Ghana pa A. Yeah, there you have it. You can see. Okay, I'll show you the video. Hold on for me. Let's take the comment. I'll show you the video later. Ghana pa A. So we buy one coach of a train. VIP buses serve long past this. Oh, relax. Charlie, it's a test run. So perhaps I'm just guessing that they are testing it in coaches. So maybe they are testing the first coach. So the coach is, on a train, there are a lot of coaches, more like a lot of mini buses that are joined together. So each one of them is called a coach. So, Charlie, Kadesh, hold on. It could be that they are there's a test run, so they can't put all 15 coaches or all 10 coaches in one test run. I'm not an engineer. You are not an engineer. So let's let the engineers do their job. We have this one from Scratch, who says that this one and OA bus, what will be the difference? Oh, Ghana 4. Let's celebrate some progress a bit. Charlie, this at least is far better and way nicer than the old trains were used to. So relax for them. Let's have more comments on this particular exciting train issue. And we have Kafui. Kafui is saying that this one, dear, Nana try. I'm more on fire. Charlie, Kafi, if I tell you the amount of money that has gone into this particular train, railway thing, I don't know if I should join you in celebrating that the Nana tribe. Actually, it's cost us quite a huge amount. Even the repair of the early incident that happened in April cost us about $2.1 million. So maybe he'd try, maybe to Charlie, the money, I just feel that's costing so much. We have more comments on that from Mr. Enimbuat, who says that how many passengers can it take? Of course, a train is quite big enough. It can take a lot of passengers. So this is just one of the coaches. As I said, if all the other coaches are joined to it, it can, of course, carry a big number of people. We have Anel who says that it go reach Takwa. So for now, the railway that has been made, well for trains to walk on is from Tema to Impakadan, Tema to Impakadan. So I know that they are building other, stations that will make it very easy and accessible throughout the country. Bakope, Charlie, I've explained that already. We have Kojo Brown who says that, bro, this one too, they will come and tell us another ill story. You can't trust this government. Charlie, people are not even, people are losing their vibe. Say, would they come and tell us it's broken or something? Yeah, thankfully the video is ready, and so let's see for ourselves and celebrate the new trains that have run a successful test run in Ghana.
Yeah, so the train is on test now. It's on test. Yeah, so the train is on test now. It's on test.
Yeah, Charlie, are you not happy? Me, I'm happy, Charlie. Ghana, my motherland. I just want the country to progress. So if it's progressing, I'm excited about it. To another exciting news, I like what is happening from development to another development. Yesterday, the president of the country, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, commissioned the Flower Port Interchange, okay? And it's the interchange that, runs through to Spintex, Tema. If you are coming from Airport East, that there used to be a very heated traffic congestion around that Palace Mall area. And thankfully, they started a project which cost us, you will be shocked the amount. I don't know if you are ready, 660 million Ghana cedis. We'll talk about the details about the money if it really should cost that amount. But of course, we are all excited that eventually the project is done. It looks so nice. We are all excited. Of course, there's lesser congestion on that road now. But there's a caveat. Honorable Titus Glover, who is the regional minister, was there. And he had a very stern warning to pass to the municipal assembly as to how we shouldn't make this interchange like the regular ones. We shouldn't have kiosks, all of those petty momo tellers, the scrap guys, the hawkers, all around this place. He's giving a sound warning to that. He said it, and don't take my word for it, see for yourself.
Party posters all over, and here you have it. They have started pasting party.
The newly commissioned Flower Port Interchange features an 802-meter dual carriageway viaduct with asphaltic concrete surfacing, a 140-meter ramp from Shashi onto the viaduct towards Airport Hills, and an 80-meter ramp connecting the viaduct to the motorway towards Tema. Speaking at the ceremony, President Nana Akufo-Addo hailed the interchange as a legacy for the future, emphasizing that it represents a tangible achievement of his government vision for a modern and inclusive Ghana. These authorized trading activities, urging strict enforcement to preserve the road's functionality.
That has plagued this location for years. With this infrastructure, Mr. President, we mark another significant milestone in the government's commitment to improving road infrastructure across the country.
Greater Accra Regional Minister Titus Glover appealed to the Lejokuku Municipal Assembly to ensure the stretch remains free of unauthorized trading activities, urging strict enforcement to preserve the road's functionality.
In this light, I would like to urge the municipal assemblies, particularly Lejokuku and Ayawaso West Wuogon, under whose jurisdiction this interchange falls to ensure that this area is kept clean. Additionally, I don't want to see kiosks. And the chief executive should listen to me. We don't want to see kiosk containers littered all over there. It will destroy the beauty of this edifice that we all witness and commission today.
Residents in the area expressed excitement about the project's completion. Many lauded the interchange as a game changer for easing traffic and improving travel times.
One of our children are going to school with a lot of a problem. But I think
Charlie, he said it. In case you didn't hear it, I'm letting you know. I don't want to see kiosks, containers, hawkers, all of those things. All of those things, as mentioned by the regional minister, he doesn't want us to it's just so sad that we see a very beautiful project and Ghana, just a baby, please, I beg you, not at this interchange. As is mentioned, if you are caught, you will be held responsible. Great. Let's see what social media has got to say about this interesting. Great. We have Caymans who saying that Ghana and Casa maintenance be big issue. I mean, Caymans, I really side with you because it's beautiful now. It looks all plush and flashy and you see all the murals on it and it's just clean. But would that be the case a year from now? Will we have the whole place looking messed up than it used to be? You know, maintenance. I think we should. It's a very fair point you're making. We have more comments on this particular interchange that has got everybody excited. Of course, we've been told that nobody should move in, especially for hawkers. Please, I beg you. Mama, you know. We have more comments on that. We have Baggy who says that that's a good decision from him. Charlie, it's a laudable one. I mean, Charlie, the thing is right. We all support it. It is Ghana, our motherland, and we want it to be well for all of us. Any more comments coming up on that? For us, I think everybody's excited. And for me, I'm more excited. We have Kojo Brown who says that this approach can also enhance the overall urban environment, making it more pleasant for residents and visitors alike. Charlie, sometimes the place that they call urban, I mean the city, it doesn't even look like a city. It feels like a slum, you know. And so I really side with Kojo on that. We have Baggy again, one more who's saying that he's really intelligent. Yeah, I mean, Honorable Titus Glover, I mean, you're doing your job and we'll all be excited. We'll all be excited to know that what you are actually proposing is done. You know, when we put you to power, we are all excited. Now, moving on to our next story. It's a very, I don't know how to put it, a certain new phenomenon that I've seen in Ghana, okay? Even before I show you the video, hold on. Where I see Ghanaians, I don't know if it's an African thing, but tend to laud and applaud things by the white man. But when a black man makes an attempt at those same things or those same innovations, you hear things like, Bibini Yenipao. And in a shocking video that has surfaced online, we see what we are used to is a barbed wire on top of a fence. You know, that's what we are all used to for security. You put a barbed wire on top of a fence. But in the video that has surfaced online, we see a man, somebody's house, and the person rather uses the barbed wire on the curb of his garden, on the floor. What could really be the reason why somebody will move from the regular phenomenon and do that? And let's watch the video. I'll bring you comments on that. Of what he's saying, which is the fact that, I mean, you see the video there, where the garden curb, the barbed wire that should be on top of the fence is rather at the curb. And he even alleges in the video that it's because people tend to sit on the curb. I mean, then you find people sitting in front of the house making noise and things. So could that have informed the reason why he, instead of installing the barbed wire on top of the fence, he does it on the lower part of it? Of course, social media will have comments on that. we have a very exciting comment, and I'm going to run you through it. Can you please have the comments running through the minds of people? I mean, everybody's speculating. What could really be the issue? Why would somebody do this? You know, and that's why I'm saying that let's just switch places. If it were a white man, will we go like Bibini Pani? We'll probably go like, oh, that's innovation. That's a cool one. We have our comments. Let's head into it. Great. This is from Eddie Mizer, who says that poor people always have a problem with how rich people live their lives. Charlie, especially in a community where you seem to be the only rich man and you have a nice, and it makes sense, Charlie, people come and sit in front of the house. They'll be making noise, talking, your own house. You literally do not have control, you know, and so that's the point of Isaac, that perhaps the guy is poor, that's why he feels that it's quite awkward. We have a Joe Fori who says that depends on the community. Thieves can pretend to be sitting there and be monitoring till it's safe to steal or rob them. This one, dear, I totally agree with the house owner. If the community is safe, I don't think he would have done that. Better to protect your family. Joe Fori, I think you really have a fair point, because Charlie, in this season where people tend to disguise themselves, you never know. Perhaps the person may just hover around like a normal, resident in the area, only to maybe put in some works to come and rob you. So it makes sense. We have Ken Tafari, who says that he is protecting the grass, which is a very fair point, because, Charlie, sometimes the goats in the area and things, they come and they destroy your little garden in your house. We have Kofi Dazi, who says that you don't want to make people sit there. Charlie, that be the case. You know they won't make anybody can sit in house in front, so they go put the wire for there. Then we have Feesman, who says that this video made me believe Sika ma nipa Jimmy Papa. Charlie, also now Sika ni never Jimmy no. I mean, you never know. Charlie, one of the things I like to do is I like to give people the benefits of the doubt, that perhaps they know why they are doing what they are doing. Because he's built his house, he lives there, and you don't know what goes on there. So perhaps for him it's ideal to put a barbed wire on the floor than having it on top of the fence. Of course, that has been our trends for today. Oh, great. I'm told there's more comments. We have a Sarah Kelvin who says, Abi, you will climb from down to top. That's also a fair point, because if you were climbing from the floor, then this time around, there's the barbed wire. Would you step into the barbed wire to hop onto the fence? I guess no. We have Highline who says that our sense of innovation is below imagination. Charlie Highline, have you created something before? Relax. If we're a white man, I'm sure you go like, oh, Charlie, white man, Charlie, bro, need here. But if it's a black man, you're saying Bibini. Great. That's been more exciting comments we had coming up on this particular incident. And it's been What's Trending with me, Derek Elom Ashlevi, where we get to serve you all the scoop, the buzz, the hits, and everything that is trending on social media. Thank you for sticking through and staying through. I leave you with video of the day. I'll see you tomorrow.
My own number we were uncompleted building. Me say me fly be surprising.
Okay. As I say, any assassin in an American.
And I said, me can't say me to down a pijako. Any assassin, I'm saying me to.
No be our party. I don't want to Casanyana.
Now me to ideas any assassin in an auto. Me muzo me to nine in your assassin.
Some of them feel glass by in town.
Yeah, boss. And I say, what Tony say, massa.
What time?
Me to anchor my flow. What Tony say?
4.5 billion.
4.5 billion.
Oh.
Number 29.
2 times something.
2 city 90 pesos.
Now I 3 bedrooms. I be one a public toilet.
A washing machine.
We are both together.
I know you do a one.
And I did the
Quachi.
Yamek Yakapao.
Or there's a son of a blow.